Bray Wyatt! I'm not waiting for you. Get out here now. Bray, you got a hell of a lot of explaining to do. Mustafa Ali. I've been watching you very closely for a long time, man. You can pretend that you've repented for your sins, but I saw you at your worst. I saw your lust, and the circle guided me to you. The circle guided me to you so that you can face judgment, and that judgment is named Bray Wyatt. Yeah, screw my cruiserweight title match, because I want you one-on-one next week. I've tried to hide from my dark past, and I've tried to embrace who I really am, but now it's time to destroy you and destroy the embodiment of my one more match, my obsessions, my darkness, everything I did wrong these last 9 months. You're what I have to destroy to truly feel better for it. So be it. Well done, Mustafa. Well done indeed. Follow the circle, and it will guide you to your demise next week. Well, I guess on all that note, hey, all it's Loving Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. We are going to, well, I'd say kick off the show, but we've already kicked it off with Mustafa Ali and Bray Wyatt face-to-face. We now know that that will be Bray Wyatt's second match upon his return. Will be next week on SmackDown against Mustafa Ali. We're kicking things off with, in ring-wise, with a tag team matchup as here come Legado del Fantasma to the ring. Santos Escobar leading the group down. They're going to be in some tag team action here tonight. R. Wilde and Mendoza. Terrible as it sounds, I can never remember which one had their name changed, so I just haven't bothered changing their names yet. So, Legado del Fantasma making their way down to the ring. They're taking on the men that will main event Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor in just a few weeks' time. Out first, the Great Liberator. Now once known as that, now once again the underdog from the underground. It's Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn making his way down to the ring. He's a former Raw Tag Team Champion. Sami Zayn out first, and of course his tag team partner is the man that beat Santos Escobar last week. Here comes Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens marching down to the ring. Zayn and Owens could be your next Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, but in the same field. They're looking to become potentially number one contenders to the SmackDown Tag Team titles while they're at it. So Kevin Owens makes his way down to the ring. Owens and Zayn against Legado del Fantasma. It's going down right now. Joaquin Wilde and Sami Zayn starting it off. Here we go. Oh, Sami with a clothesline. Wilde pulled the referee in front of him, though. That's Joaquin Wilde with a Hurricane Rana. Dropped Sami on the referee. An elbow strike taking him down now, and Joaquin Wilde. Knee to the face of Sami Zayn taking him down. Sami goes down. Joaquin Wilde with a stomp to the head of Sami. Sami Zayn with a kick to the head now, and Sami Zayn with a boot knocks him off his feet. And now Sami Zayn stomping away on him. Wilde back to his feet. Hurricane Rana to Sami Zayn. Now Joaquin Wilde saying, look at this, he's down. Goes into the corner. Tag made to Raul Mendoza. Now Mendoza back into the ring. Right hook from Sami Zayn. Gets knocked back though. Now Mendoza knocks him down. Kicks him in the head. Springboard moonsault to Sami Zayn. Sami goes down. Covered by Mendoza for the 1, 2, no. And now Raul Mendoza going up to the top rope. Kevin Owens looking to come make the save. Mendoza splash to Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is down. Is he out though? Mendoza getting him back up to his feet. Grabs a hold of Sami. Sami Zayn with an elbow strike, and again. Sami Zayn knocks him back, and now Sami. Oh, caught into a German. Leaps out and makes the tag. Here comes KO. Oh, now he's going to eat a German suplex. Sami Zayn knocks it back. Owens went for a super kick. Mendoza's on another level right now compared to normal. Kevin Owens knocks him back. And now Owens barrels through him with a big boot. Kevin Owens getting him back up to his feet. There's a right hook. And again, Kevin Owens with chops now. Owens kicked in the ribs by Mendoza. There's a roundhouse kick. Whoa! Owens got out of the way, and now Kevin Owens picking him down. Kevin Owens. And back up to his feet now. Kicks him in the knees. Kevin Owens knocking back Mendoza. Spinning wheel kick connects from Mendoza, though. Now Raul Mendoza getting him back up to his feet. Kicks Owens in the ribs. Pulls him in. And look at this. Pump handle. Slam takes down Kevin Owens. Getting him back up to his feet now. Kevin Owens is back to his feet. Big running kick from Mendoza. Knocking him off his feet. Drags him towards the center of the ring into a cover. 1. No. Sami Zayn made the save, and now Legado going after Sami Zayn with a DDT from Mendoza. Now Raul Mendoza grabs Kevin Owens, takes out the orb. Owens is down. Legado is on fire right now. Kevin Owens staggering back to his feet, and Legado. Here comes Mendoza off the ropes. Owens out of the way, and now Owens into a DDT. Kevin Owens trying to turn things back around here. Grabs onto Mendoza, gets him up to his feet. Oh, the referee got in the way there. Owens says, get out of the way. They don't pay you to get in the way. Tag is made to Sami Zayn. And now Zayn and Owens going to look for a double team on the ropes. Double back body drop. Connecting. And a kick to the ribs for good measure. Now Sami Zayn going down. Sami Zayn punching him in the face. Taking him down. Sami Zayn. It's caught. Mendoza sweeps the leg of Sami Zayn, knocking him off his feet. Grabs hold of him, getting him back up to his feet now, and Mendoza went for a chop. Sami Zayn with a right hook. Sami. Blue Thunder Bomb. 1, 2. Wilde makes the save. And now Owens wiping out Joaquin Wilde. Tells Sami, let's finish it. Mendoza into the corner. Haluva kick. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens score the win. Big win for Sami and KO. Are we looking, I'm saying this on a WWE show, are we looking at the next Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions? Big win there for Zayn and Owens tonight. We still have plenty of action coming up though, folks. So Hunter, I know that Ali gave up his Cruiserweight title match this week to fight Bray Wyatt next week. I get that. I understand. But, you know, I want to be a fighting champion. I don't want to be a guy that just keeps the title because his previous challenger decided to forfeit its shot. Oh, Ray, I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. So, Here's the idea I've got, alright? Alright, I'm listening. Tonight we're gonna do a 5-way match. Same guys as last week minus Ali, Carmelo, Axiom, as well as Nathan Frazier. But then we're gonna add Chad Gable and Santos Escobar to the mix. Winner of that matchup gets you next week on SmackDown. How's that sound? I like that a lot, Hunter. Thanks. Pleasure. Not a problem at all helping out one of our legends. Good luck. Hope you watch that match closely. You know I will. Well, we have more singles action up next, folks. As here comes one of the challengers for the SmackDown or for the Women's Tag Team Championships next weekend at Extreme Rules. Here comes the Poison Pixie, one member of the Way, Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae making her way down to the ring. Candice LeRae is no stranger to SmackDown. Of course, she's a former SmackDown Women's Champion. She's now officially on the Raw brand, but the Women's Tag Team Champions float between shows, and in this case, so do their challengers sometimes. We saw it with Strikeforce last month. So Candice LeRae making her way down to the ring. Here comes her opponent, though. Here comes the Queen. Charlotte Flair making her way to the ring. One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. Many consider her second in command of the 6. Charlotte Flair making her way down to the ring. One of the most polarizing names in the LS11 universe. So Charlotte making her way to the ring. Charlotte Flair and Candice LeRae. It was about a year ago when these two last faced off. So now they're going one-on-one once again. Here we go. Charlotte starts with a chop, firing away on LeRae. LeRae ducks, goes for a kick. Charlotte counters. And now Charlotte grabs a hold of her, and Charlotte into a swinging neckbreaker connects. Into a cover now goes Charlotte. 1, 2, kick out from LeRae. Candice LeRae got the shoulders up. Now Charlotte, knee to the side of the head. Takes her down. There's a knee into the back now. Charlotte Flair grabs onto her. Candice LeRae back up to her feet with an elbow strike. LeRae with a right hook knocks back Flair. Candice LeRae kicks at the knee. Charlotte grabs a hold of her, and Charlotte Flair puts her into the ropes. Charlotte grabs onto LeRae and grabs a hold of her. Lifts her up. Bounces her into a suplex, taking her down. Grabs a hold of the head now, and Charlotte. Oh, elbow strike from LeRae. Oh, Candice went for an elbow strike of her own. Charlotte throws her into the corner now. Now Charlotte turns her around, and head first into the turnbuckle goes Candice LeRae. Candice counters now, knocking back Charlotte. Right hook connects now on LeRae. Answering back with some chops. Fires away on Charlotte. And LeRae. Whoa. Hurricane Rana sends the Queen across the ring. Now LeRae. Able to stretch her out in the surfboard. Surfboard stretches in. Is Charlotte Flair going to tap out here? Candice LeRae's got it in tight. Charlotte holding on for dear life. Rolls it back through, though. Now Charlotte trying to taunt the fans. Candice LeRae. Crucifix. 1. No. LeRae stomping her down now. Candice LeRae trying to kick her down. Charlotte. A chop across the slab in the face. Takes her down. Charlotte. Whoa, trying to soften up the legs for figure 8, perhaps. Knocks Candice LeRae down. Candice out of the way now. And LeRae. Chop block. Tries to knock Flair off her feet. Succeeds. Charlotte Flair now back to her feet. Big boot connects. Into a cover. 1, 2. Kick out from LeRae. And now Charlotte going around to the leg. Charlotte Flair. Whoa, was looking for figure 8. Candice countered. Candice LeRae. Drop toe hold. Into. Gargano escape. Gargano escape, and you know Cody and Johnny Gargano are definitely both watching this very closely backstage. As Candice LeRae's got the Gargano escape in. Oh, but Charlotte Flair. Knee to the back of the skull and punches her in the face. Down goes Candice LeRae. Charlotte Flair grabs a hold of her now, and Charlotte pops her up and drops her on the leg. Charlotte now has her down. Charlotte grabs a hold of her, and Charlotte picking her up, back to her feet, gets her up, and a suplex takes her down. Charlotte Flair's got her down now, and Charlotte goes to the outside. Charlotte Flair to the outside. Back up on the apron now, and now LeRae. Gonna kick to Charlotte. Goes for a clothesline. Flair ducks it and smacks her in the face. Charlotte knocking her back into the ropes now. Charlotte now ties Candice LeRae up in the ropes. Candice LeRae in some trouble now. Charlotte grabs hold of her, and Charlotte throws her into the corner. Charlotte Flair with another chop. Goes for another one. Candice LeRae kicks her in the ribs, and now LeRae kicks her again. Takes her down. Candice, tying Charlotte up. Thought she was going to put her on a sharpshooter for a second. Grabs a hold of her, and surfboard stomp from LeRae to Charlotte Flair into a cover. 1, 2, kick out from Charlotte. Charlotte Flair getting the shoulders up now, and Candice LeRae with a stomp. Kicks her in the back now. Charlotte back to her feet, and Charlotte Flair grabs a hold of her. Flair pulls her in, lifts her up, and drops her. Pulls her in now. Right hook connects. And now Charlotte grabs a hold of her. Charlotte Flair dragging her to the center of the ring. Charlotte goes around to the legs again. Turns her over. Oh, Charlotte was again thinking figure eight, I think. LeRae takes her down into a cover. 1, 2. No! Very close fall there. Big boot from Flair. Rope break is going to save LeRae on that one, though. And now Charlotte looking to end it. Charlotte Flair dragging her towards the center of the ring, and Flair goes around to the legs, turns her over. Charlotte Flair into the figure 4. Flair gonna bridge it into figure 8. Candice LeRae's in trouble. Charlotte already got out of Gargano escape. Is LeRae gonna be able to get out of figure 8? Candice LeRae is writhing in pain. Candice is trying to get out of it. Candice LeRae taps out. Candice LeRae realizes it's gonna be better to live to fight another day. She taps out. A big win there for Charlotte Flair. The Queen gets the win. Oh, hang on a minute. There's Alba Fire, the Women's Money in the Bank holder, in Charlotte. Remember last week after Alba Fire got the win over Piper Niven, Charlotte did the same thing. And Charlotte inviting Alba Fire into the ring with her. Miss Money in the Bank is going to turn around and walk away. Very interesting here. Charlotte watching on as Alba Fire looks over her shoulder one last time at the Queen. Fire seems to be returning backstage. Oh, hang on a minute. Look who was waiting for her. You know, I know you're a bit of a loner. I respect it. People once said I had my own island where I came from. But, maybe it's time, Alba, that you step out of your friend's shadow. I know you're very hard knocks. But, I think eventually you gotta find someone that'll help you look out for yourself, Kaylee. Well, now's where the fun begins. If you thought last week was flippy, we've added one more name. We've added one more body into the mix. We got a 5-way elimination match up next. Here comes Axiom to the ring. Mustafa Ali has officially given up his #1 contendership to the Cruiserweight title, so we've once again got a crown at #1 contender. So here comes Axiom. Axiom's made his way to the ring, the first of the 5 men in this matchup. And now here comes Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier, a student of Seth Rollins, makes his way to the ring. He's the next man in this matchup. Out next, here comes Carmelo Hayes to the ring. Carmelo Hayes making his way to the ring. Many believed Carmelo Hayes was going to get the win last week before Ali ultimately got the victory. So, that's the 3 men that were in last week. Let's bring out the 2 new additions to the match. Out first, a former Cruiserweight champion in his own right, Chad Gable, the man who brought the Cruiserweight title to Friday Night SmackDown. Gable brought the Cruiserweight title to SmackDown when NXT was ended last year, which, you know, lasted really long. So Chad Gable out next, and finally, the leader of Legado del Fantasma. We saw him earlier tonight with Wild Mendoza. Here comes Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar, the final man in this matchup. He challenged Rey Mysterio back at Money in the Bank. Challenged Rey Mysterio at Money in the Bank, came up short on that night. So the score now stands. The score is now 2-2 between them. So, without any further ado, let's get this number 1 contenders match underway. Here we go. Escobar and Axiom going at it. Frazier takes down Gable with a Hurricane Rana. Carmelo Hayes with a right hook. Gable with a knee strike. Nathan Frazier getting knocked back into the corner. Frazier knocks him back. Gable going after Axiom now. Frazier and Hayes picking up right where they left off last week. Axiom rolls back to his feet. DDT from Frazier. DDT from Axiom. Escobar getting Axiom back up to his feet. It is elimination match once again, unless the game glitches out, but should be an elimination match once again. Just like last week was. The last man standing challenging Rey Mysterio next week for the Cruiserweight Championship. As Gable, whoa, tried to take down Nathan Frazier. Spinning around on him now. Axiom turns Santos Escobar around, and Axiom grabs onto him, pops up, takes him down. And Gable with a right hook. Gable firing away on Nathan Frazier. Axiom takes down Gable in the center of the ring. Now, what's Nathan Frazier thinking here? Oh, he gets knocked back in the corner by Axiom. Gable gets caught now, and Axiom throws Gable out of the ring. Axiom and Nathan Frazier alone in the ring now. Axiom up to the middle rope, and Axiom has Nathan Frazier up on the top rope. Gable and Escobar going at it now. I believe they faced off in the past back in NXT over the Cruiserweight title. Now Carmelo Hayes and Santos Escobar going at it. Chad Gable Gets up Axiom. Drops him into the mat. Carmelo Hayes cover on Santos, who kicks out. Axiom grabs onto Gable now. Goes for a belly-to-belly, and Gable rolls it through, taking down Axiom. Oh, went for an elbow drop. Axiom kicks him. Now Carmelo Hayes grabs onto Santos. Carmelo Hayes knocking him back. Axiom knocks back Gable. Axiom dumps Nathan Frazier out. Santos drives Carmelo Hayes into the mat. Santos Escobar going to look to make Carmelo Hayes the first one gone. Goes for a kick. Carmelo drops Escobar. Now Gable trying to knock him back. Drop kick to Escobar. Knocks him back. And now Gable turns Escobar over. Chad Gable goes for an ankle lock. Enziguri. DDT on the floor from Axiom to Nathan Frazier. And now what is Carmelo Hayes thinking? No, Santos Escobar caught him. Escobar with a kick to the ribs of Gable now. Knee to the face. Down goes Chad Gable. Escobar off the ropes. Oh, went for a leg drop. Chad Gable out of the way. Drop kick from Gable. Now Chad Gable turns Escobar over. Gable. Ankle lock is in. Is Escobar at the tap out? Will Escobar be the first one gone? Gable's got that ankle lock in. Escobar is writhing in pain. Santos Escobar could be on his way out of the match. Gable's trying all his might. Escobar rolls through. Pushes him back. Nathan Frazier knocks Axiom into the barricade. Out of the ring goes Gable. Oh, Escobar with Carmelo. Phantom driver. 1, 2. No! Carmelo kicks out. Now Escobar goes for Gable. Gable counters, and Chad Gable kicks Carmelo Hayes, and Gable rolls through. Cover. 1, 2. No, another kick out. Axiom and Nathan Frazier just keeping it on the outside. Santos Escobar drives Gable into the mat. Cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out from Santos. And Santos Escobar getting Gable up to his feet. Goes for the Phantom driver. Carmelo Hayes caught him now, and Carmelo pops up into. Oh, went for a back body drop. Gable gets caught with a kick. Coming up a counter here. Gable. Head scissor takedown. Escobar with a chop now, and Escobar goes on to Gable. No, Gable. Takedown of his own. Gable now grabs Santos Escobar, gets him up, suplexes him. Gable hanging on right now. Gable with a second. And Gable looking for a trifecta. As now everyone's back in the ring. There's a third. Chad Gable's got Escobar down in the middle of the ring. Chad Gable at the top rope. But no. Oh, Carmelo went for him. Gable! What a float over knee to the face for Axiom. For a drop kick. Counter for counter again. Right hand from Santos. Santos Escobar. Caught with a jab from Gable. Now Chad Gable with Escobar. Into the corner. Gable. It's Carmelo Hayes taking down Axiom. Gable grabs Escobar. No, Escobar counters. Leg drop from Carmelo. Escobar with Gable up. Looking for another Phantom driver. Carmelo covers Axiom too. No. Now Carmelo Hayes to the top rope. Carmelo. Telling Axiom to get up. Carmelo Hayes. Oh, went for the leg drop. Nathan Frazier ends up blocking it. Axiom takes down Frazier. And Gable kicks the knee of Axiom. Or kicks the knee of Frazier now. And Gable. Surfboard stretch on Frazier. Here's Nathan Frazier about to tap out here. Nathan Frazier in some trouble. Nathan Frazier's gone. The assisted kicks from Carmelo Hayes gonna show off. Gonna help out in that one. German suplex to Gable. We're down to 4. Carmelo Hayes up to the top rope. Carmelo Hayes. They're gonna put down Gable. Carmelo. Oh! Win for the leg drop. Gable. Catches him, rolls him through. 1. No. Carmelo kicks out. Carmelo floats around into a Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar in. Gable. Gable crawling towards the ropes for dear life. Gable trying to get out of this armbar. Carmelo trying to keep him away from the ropes. Gable rolls back to his feet. Axiom back in the ring now. He grabs hold of Carmelo. Oh, and he hits Escobar with a big kick instead. 1, 2, 3. Axiom pins Escobar. Now Carmelo puts Axiom in the corner. Carmelo Hayes with a jab. Escobar. Axiom counters Axiom. Oh, roundhouse kick from Carmelo. Now Carmelo stomps the hand. And again. And again. And back to his feet now. Axiom. It's caught. And a suplex connects from Carmelo. And now Carmelo Hayes takes down Axiom. Carmelo. Down Carmelo to the outside. What's Carmelo thinking here? He goes up to the top rope. Carmelo Hayes ready to call that final shot. Leg drop across the back of the head of Axiom. Cover. 1, 2. No! Axiom gets the shoulders up, and now Gable, belly to belly, takes down Carmelo Hayes, and Gable goes around to the leg, grabs the ankle of Axiom. Gable forces another submission. And we're down to 2. Carmelo with a right hook. Gable counters. Gable with Carmelo. Launches Carmelo Hayes into the corner, and Chad Gable turns him around. Chad Gable with Carmelo for the Chaos Theory German suplex. And Gable up to the top rope. Chad Gable. Elbow onto Carmelo. And Gable turns him over. Oh, going for another ankle lock. Carmelo with an enziguri floors him. Now Carmelo getting him back up to his feet. Carmelo Hayes goes for a kick. Gable counters. Drop kick. Now Chad Gable tying him up, looking for the surfboard stretch that put down Nathan Frazier earlier. Carmelo Hayes rolls out of it. Gable's got him down. Gable stomping on him now. Chad Gable stomping on Carmelo. Keep him down now is Gable. Gable's got him down. Kicks the hand. Carmelo pops up, floats around, back into the Fujiwara armbar. Carmelo Hayes has got it back in on Gable again. Gable rolls through it, and Gable gets out of it. Chad Gable chopped by Carmelo. Counter for counter here. Gable grabs onto him now, and Chad Gable suplex. Gable getting back up now into a second. And into a third. Now Gable going up to the top rope. Chad Gable gonna look to fly. Diving body splash onto Carmelo. Now Gable turns him over into ankle lock. Ankle lock is in. Carmelo Hayes taps out. It's over. And the former Cruiserweight champion, Chad Gable, is getting another shot at the gold that he lost last year. All of these men had answers for one another tonight, and in the end, Chad Gable manages to come through as the man with the most experience. Next week, it'll be Chad Gable and Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight title. Our main event is coming up. Johnny Gargano and Ricochet coming up next. Yes, I know what I said. I misspoke. I'm only human. It's actually going to be this man against Johnny Gargano, the megastar, Mr. Money in the Bank. Leaving the briefcase in the back tonight, saying he doesn't need it. It's LA Knight. Yeah, making his way to the ring. LA Knight making his way down to the ring. LA Knight makes his way to the ring. So LA Knight makes his way to the ring. He's going one-on-one with the #1 contender to the World Championship. He's going one-on-one with Johnny Gargano. Here he comes, Johnny Wrestling making his way to the ring. Johnny Gargano challenged LA Knight to put his money where his mouth is this week. And LA Knight accepted, so we got this main event going down right now. Any further ado, folks, let's get on with our main event, shall we? Here we go. LA Knight grabs onto Gargano, and LA Knight launches him into the corner. Grabs onto him, and putting his boot in the mouth of Gargano. Knocking him back. Gargano goes down in the corner. LA Knight with a kick, and again, LA Knight. No, Gargano with a kick of his own. Now Johnny Gargano, drop kick to LA Knight. Knocking him down. Gargano grabs onto him. LA Knight with a knee to the ribs, and now LA Knight grabs onto Johnny Gargano, taking him towards the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle, and now there's a kick. Johnny Gargano being knocked down. LA Knight putting boots to him. In for another kick. Gargano back to his feet. Gargano, DDT connects to LA Knight. And now Gargano grabs a hold of him. Gargano with LA Knight off the ropes. Hip toss takes him down. Now right hook connects from Gargano. Another one. Gargano firing away shots on LA Knight. LA Knight counters, right hand. Turns him around now, and LA Knight drops him into the mat. LA Knight now with a kick, and another one. Gargano is down. Next week, Gargano's got his work cut out for him again. It'll be a big 8-man tag match. Gargano, Riddle, and Priest with a mystery partner of their choice against the 6 of Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, Austin Theory, and Ricochet. LA Knight with a clothesline to Gargano. I'm just to find out who Gargano will recruit for that matchup. LA Knight grabs onto Gargano now, scoops him up, and LA Knight with a slam takes him down. And now LA Knight into a crossbody. Gargano goes down. LA Knight grabs a hold of him, and LA Knight dragging him away from the ropes is LA Knight. Into a cover on Gargano for the 1-2 kick out from Gargano. LA Knight pulls him in. LA Knight forearm smash in the face of Gargano, and LA Knight telling him to stay down. Gargano staggering. LA Knight grabs a hold of him. LA Knight gets him up. Takes him down with a neck breaker. LA Knight getting him back up to his feet now, and LA Knight. Gargano picks him up, and neck breaker from Mr. Money in the Bank. LA Knight showing why he is currently undefeated in Season 4 of the LS11 Universe. Gargano with a right hook. Discus clothesline, but LA Knight stayed standing. Knight with Gargano up. Back body drop takes him down. And now LA Knight stomps the arm. Getting him back up to his feet now. LA Knight grabs onto Gargano. And Gargano with a right hook. Super kick takes him down. Now Gargano's got LA Knight back to his feet. Lunges him across the ring, off the ropes. Hip toss takes him down. And now LA Knight's down. Gargano comes over the top, and Gargano telling LA Knight to get up. What is Gargano thinking here? Oh, he's got a shot at him for the final beat. DDT connects. So Gargano's going to get LA Knight back up to his feet. And Gargano scoops him up and drops him. Johnny Gargano now into the corner. Got a long way to go. LA Knight's hung up. LA Knight might be done for. Super kick from Gargano. 1, 2, 3. Gargano wins again, folks. Gargano wins again. Big win there for Johnny Gargano. That is the first time someone's been able to beat LA Knight this season. Johnny Gargano is that man. If he can do that to Cody Rhodes at Extreme Rules next weekend, Gargano could be on the verge of being a two-time World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in to this week's edition of Friday Night SmackDown. I'll see you all tomorrow for LSWF. Well, I'll be wrestling, so I won't be commentating, but I guess the Doctor and Quizmaster will comment. No, I guess the Doctor and Xander 3 will commentate. Until then, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.